Okey-dokey. Mr. Ability, how you doing? How is your Saturday coming along? Alright, let's get on to go, and we're gonna just jump right on into the 6-star featured. Get those guys used up and on cooldown. Oh, no, I lied. We're gonna do 500,000 in the Summoner Trials. Got all excited about the 6-star feature. I was like, well, you know, I have a few more points to put up somewhere else first. So, hey, let's get at it. Let's get at it indeed. Let's see here. Okay. Very good, very good. Yeah, let's do that for magic. Okay. Okay. So I got pretty lazy with arenas yesterday. Didn't run my 6 stars for the second time. Didn't. Well, no. I guess actually for some of the trials, I am pretty much where I would normally want to be. 1,500 a day. So, no, not 15. 1.5 million a day. And hey, we're at 3 million right now. So another 1.5, and that nonsense is done. Ooh, and I'm going to run an attack boost. Because we still have quite a few in overflow, and we don't really use them too much. So, let's get some use out of it. Ooh, that does not look very good on the Twitch side of things. Let's see here. Okay, how about YouTube's? Looks a little bit blurry. Oh, could be my old man eyesight. That is quite possible. Okay. So what are you up to on this Saturday morning, Monsieur Billy? Okay. Okay. There we go. Man, Nova is still like one of the champions I just do not like fighting. It doesn't matter where. I just do not fight him. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter with who. I much prefer just to avoid him altogether. Okay. Berserk, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? The fabulous Saturday. Yeah, I think 500,000 should be enough to get us on pace for the Summoner Trials, and then switch over to the 6-star feature nonsense. then, let me take these off. There we go. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Do that. So what are you up to, Berserk? And I didn't apply the attack boost, did I? Nope. Happens every time. I'll go a couple matches, be like, okay, should apply attack boost, and then 3 matches later, oh! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. DJ, how you doing? What are you up to? What you got going down? Just farming potions for Summer of Pain. Have 4 paths to do. Nice. Which were the 2 that you got done so far? How many potions are you hoping to have before you go for a path? Better than last week as I was stressed all over the week. Okay. Why were you stressed? Just life stuff, or were you done school? At the very least, that's not there. Gleister, how you doing? What you got going down on this fabulous Saturday? Maybe I should, for alliteration, I should call it a Super Saturday, right? A Super Saturday. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Let me. Tons of job interviews looking for work. Okay, well, it's good that you're getting the interviews. Let's pin a comment. If you could go anywhere. Where are the top 3 places you'd like to go in the world? Alright, let's pin that and see who answers as they join the stream. Yeah, going through the whole finding a job process is stressful. And yeah, the thing I disliked about it the most was the interview. I don't know, just like having people there evaluating you. Ugh. Ugh. Is there any job in particular or place that you're really wanting, or just to get your foot in the door somewhere to begin with is the main goal currently? So I'd assume like that's the hard thing, like when you first finish school, right? It's not, I mean, if you could pick where you work, great, but the biggest thing is just getting started, right? Just get her going. Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about it again. Maybe 50 plus potions per run. I've done Cosmic and Science so far. Thing on Symbiote Supreme and Ronan on Venom. Ronan was awful versus Grandmaster for you. Yeah. Yeah. I I tried Ronin on that path a couple times, and I got to the Adaptoid, and I healed up just to practice on him, but I couldn't get the stun lock on him. So I just did it once, and then I was like, you know what? He's an R4. This lane, you only get 3 blunders. I haven't fought the Grandmaster in a long time. I'm not going to be able to do a knockdown outside of special. I'm not going to be able to inflict a damaging effect. So, yeah, I just wasn't thinking that Ronin was going to be a good go. So, it's definitely easy to get through could be easy to get through the lane. But for the Grandmaster, I was not thinking it was going to be a good idea. So, yeah, I scrapped that. I ended up doing that. I did it, actually. I went through it with Vader, Taz. How you guys doing? George, how you doing? How you doing? I went through it with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Got through the Venom and Adaptoid, no problem. I think I used 2 revives on the Adaptoid. I think Venom was no revives, but the Adaptoid definitely used a couple. And then got to the Grandmaster with CGR, and I don't... So usually when I play CGR, you don't normally dex very often, so I wasn't very familiar or used to intercepting with him. Because usually it's just a matter of, you do your couple combos and then your L2. And I think I started off improperly when I was trying to do it. I was trying to build up tokens to start, where you want to be intercepting a fair bit, and that was not working. And then, that worked okay. But my problem was I just could not for the life of me evade his L1, the Grandmaster's L1. And I don't know if it was because it was CGR. No, I don't think it was CGR. I think it was me. So it was either me or the controls, whatever. I just couldn't get away from his L1. So then I quit out with CGR. And I was talking about it yesterday. And initially I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I just won't bother. I won't bother, or I'll just go for completion. And then I was leaning more toward, you know what? I'm just not going to do this. And then I figured I should be able to get through the path relatively easy using Claire. And I'm more familiar with her for dashing in, dashing out, intercepting, all that kind of stuff. So I got through Venom and the Adaptoid with Claire, and then got to the Grandmaster, and I was able to evade his L1 twice, and I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. I was good to go twice. Then later on, that L1, I was just not able to get out of the way of it at all. But yeah, I got to a point though where I was evading it consistently, and then I got to phase 3, and the reverse controls were not an issue for phase 3. It was just the L1 that was messing me up. You hosted me? Well, thank you, Spidey. Thank you. Such a nice young man. So you did the Venom Adaptoid with Doom, Taz? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to use Doom in general, but I wasn't ready to take off Suicide. So, because what I was going to do, I was going to use Doom for Mr. Sinister and the Adaptoid, but because I didn't want to take Suicides off yet, I figured Claire would have been a better way to go. But I may end up doing... I haven't really decided if I'm going to do any more than just the completion. I'm going to do Doom versus Sinister Path. I think that's what seems to be the most common. Which, if I'm going to do any... Well, I'm not going to be using Doom. Because my Mystic one is done. So for Sinister... So I'm kind of thinking if I go for any more. Like I might. My goal at the moment is not exploration. My goal at the moment is just a few more objective points or milestones. So I'm thinking to do. Oh, I'm contemplating ranking up Red Guardian and using him for Symbiote Supreme and Ghost. And he'll be great for Symbiote Supreme. So he's only rank 1 currently. I've never used him for anything. I use him in Arena, but I don't even realize when I'm using him in Arena. But I'm thinking to take him to rank 2, use him for Guardian, Ghost. He's not going to be very... Well, there's at least... Yeah, there's 3 objectives he's not going to be able to complete for the Grandmaster. He won't be able to gain a buff, and that the node that he would be taking down, I won't be able to gain any power, so I won't be able to do the knockdown, and I won't be able to inflict a damaging effect. So he is going to be pretty limiting. But yeah, you should get through the lane no problem. Yeah, Symbiote Supreme really should not be an issue with him. And so long as Ghost is offering upper specials, he shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. So we'll see. Is it my phone or how come you're not able to sell champions? They disabled the ability to sell champions a while back. Why did they do that? Because people have sold like 3, 4, well, whatever level that they could, and then they come out with content where you need specific star levels, and then because people had sold them previously, they don't have those star levels. So Kabam is doing that did that to prevent that issue from arising. I think, you know, if somebody wanted to sell their champions, it's up to them. And, you know, if later on they find that screws them over, well, that was bad planning, right? I think I'm doing 2 or 3 more paths today. iHawk, Corvus, and Warlock. Okay. Very good. Where are you going to use Corvus? Mr. Boom, how you doing? Or could I just call you Boomer? Mr. Boomer? Be more, how you doing? Finally got Cav on my 4th account. 4th account? Damn, dude. I wonder what takes more time. Having multiple accounts or being consistent in Arena. Because I thought, I don't think I would do it, but I thought previously, if I didn't do Arena, that maybe I would make another account, but I don't think I would. I'm not a boomer, but it's up to you. No, that's okay. It's okay if you're a boomer. No, you don't have to be a boomer to be called boomer. I think it's like the term now is just used for people with like outdated mindsets, I think, to an extent, because like even millennials are by like Generation X. No, not Generation X. What is it? What comes after millennials? But whatever the thing is under millennials, they refer to millennials as boomers. And it's funny how, like, even people my age, so my parents would be the boomers. I would be Generation X. Gen Z, yeah, that's it, Gen Z. Yeah, so how the Gen Zs call the millennials boomers. Oh, dear. Mm-hmm. Take the name, Gramps. There you go. How old are you, Boomer? I don't think for the most part, I'm not really even old enough to be a grandfather. Yeah, no. No. It's possible. It is possible. But wouldn't be very common. Well, no, because I guess like 2021. Yeah, people have kids earlier than that for sure. So yeah, if in my 20s I had a kid and they had a kid in their 20s, then okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's applicable then. Turning 19 in 9 days. Oh yeah, you are a boomer for sure, dude. So how many paths have you done so far, Taz? Just the one for the Venom and the Daptoid? I think if I was thinking about this last night, if I go for exploration, I think I'm going to do it in 7 paths. Because I'm going to use Professor X for Emma. And he should be fine for Ghost. So the trade-off here would be that using Professor X would also make the 3rd phase like pretty irrelevant, really. Because yeah. Oh, so here's what I'm kind of thinking is if I do it in 3 or in 7 runs, I would probably rank 3 Diablo and use Diablo for Mysterio and Rogue. And I think as a rank 3 Diablo is going to get through Mysterio quite easily. Rogue might be an issue. I'm not too sure how well his pre-fight would work with her to remove the Unstoppable, but that would be an option. And one thing I'm not, and if I do go ahead with it, I'll try it. But I would really like to see Prior. If I use Diablo, one of Diablo's pre-fights, the one where he heals back from energy damage, I'm not sure if the L2 from the Grandmaster would actually heal him up, because that's energy damage. So, and if it does, then I mean, what I'd be trying to do all the time is just push the Grandmaster to his L2 as much as I could, and then just get hit and heal up from it. Just one, but I farmed another 400 units and maybe like 60 pots in my deck. Okay, damn. Very good. I just searched it up and there's a generation called the Greatest Generation, 1910 to 1924. Okay. I'm trying to think. I think. Yeah, that would have been my grandparents' generation. Yeah. Because my mom was born in the 40s. Yeah. And she's a boomer. I was going to rush it, but then I realized the Thronebreaker objectives come out in a week or so. No rush needed. The Thronebreaker objectives, what do you mean? Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Like they get paid out? Yeah. Yeah. I've seen... Well, I haven't looked... Yeah, I wasn't on the forums at all yesterday. I haven't been this morning. But the last I was on the forums, there were at least 2 posts of people... Well, and we talked about it the other day too, but about people asking for week 10 to be extended. I don't think they're going to. No, they definitely won't, because if they extended it, then that would also probably fall into the time frame where they're going to be sending out the compensation for all the problems. And I mean, I can't blame them, to be 100% honest. They don't want that compensation going out while this is active, right? Because this is made for you to use or farm resources. So if they just give us resources to do it, not that the amount of resources they give would be sufficient to get it done, but I mean, it would be a good chunk. Yeah, they definitely don't want that. I can't blame them for that. Icy, how you doing? This guy's trying to make fun of me for spending revives on Summer Pain week 10, even though he hasn't touched that content. Well, I'm pretty sure I spent more revives than you on it, so whatever. But I mean, what are revives and health pots, and what is it for? if not to use it for stuff you want to get done. That's absolutely what it's for. My only issue, so I don't know. Yeah, because the only real problem. Oh no, there were two problems I had. One was when I'd have to start the fight, and I would try to start off with a dashback, and instead he would just hit me. So I didn't know if that was me or controls, and then the inability to dex his L1. I didn't know if that was me or controls as well. If I knew for sure it was me, then fine, I can accept that. But it really annoys me. Well, no, there were definitely a couple times where I knew it was controls, and that really annoys me. Most people use revives on this? Yeah. Well, he's saying, though, it's the amount of revives that he used. But, I mean, whatever. That's, like, again, that's what they're for. I mean, you're not going to use 10, 20, 30 revives on monthly EQ. Oh, you know, use them before you lose them. And I mean, that's why people specifically farm to do stuff like this, right? So that they have more than they need. But yeah, well, I used up all my revives, and I used my bigger health pots. I didn't use any of my little health pots, just because I think with the trade-in stuff starting Monday, I think we're going to be able to trade in the lower health pots for higher level health pots. So yeah, I want to take advantage of that. Yeah, I might do. Well, I kind of want to do the thing with Red Guardian. I think the Grandmaster is going to be a little bit rough. Well, as far as objectives, will be a little bit rough. Because there's 3 for sure I can't do with him. And I think I want to try Warlock for Sinister and the Adaptoid. So that would be 2 more paths. And I might try one more and just see how the Grandmaster goes. If it goes a fair bit better than the first run, then I might continue on. But if it goes anything like the first run, then hell no. Gabby, how you doing? Ranked your Aegon? Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, because you were asking between Aegon and who's the? I don't remember who the other option was. But that was you yesterday asking whether you wanted to go for Aegon to rank him or someone. Magneto, right? I think no, not. Last night I got my first 5-star. Very good, Agent. Very good. Who was it? Was it somebody you were happy with? It was Agent Venom? Okay. Not the best, not the worst. Stealth Spidey, right, okay. Yeah, Aegon or Stealth Spidey. Okay. Yeah, I think Aegon will serve you better. Even though you don't really get to take advantage of him until LOL AOL. Yeah, I think he'll still do you better than Stealth Spidey. The only place where Stealth Spidey would really do better would be if you need a slow effect. Outside of that, well, Stealth Spidey will have higher damage right off the bat, but by the end of the path, Aegon has the potential to be doing a lot more damage than Stealth Spidey. So, depending on what combo you get him to. But also investing the resources for that now on Aegon, you're going to be using him, you know, not necessarily on a daily basis, but he will be applicable for quite a while. Okay, let's get in and get. You know what? That whole time with the 4-stars, I did not use an attack boost at all, and I had meant to. So let's use one here. I really don't need it here, but we've got these in overflow, so put them to use. And let's switch over so we're looking at the 6 stars. Okay. You know what's crazy? After this gauntlet, I can say I did both of them this year 100%. Nice. Very good. Yeah, I think the current one, I think, is probably the... Well, no, I know there were quite a few people who didn't do the first gauntlet. But I think this one, you might find there are more people who don't explore this current one. Yeah, probably, because I think this current one is a little bit more dependent on the champions you have as well. There are definitely a few options for the paths, but yeah, if you don't have a good option for one of the paths, you're probably not going to go with it. Which do you feel has a better had the better rewards, this or the actual gauntlet? I think the actual gauntlet overall had the better rewards, but I think for the entirety, there we go. For the entirety of Summer of Pain, just considering the generic Sig Stones, that's pretty valuable. I got a question. How do you stream on your phone to YouTube? I've actually been meaning to make a video about that, but basically my phone is just plugged into my computer, and that's really it. And I'm using an old iPhone as my webcam. Yeah, that's it. And then once it's plugged in, I use OBS to capture the phone screen for the computer. No, I don't hold the record button then YouTube. Yeah, so as far as the phone, like there's nothing done on the phone. Everything for the streaming is done on the computer. The only thing for the phone is simply that it's plugged into the computer. And I've said it previously, when I first started playing the game and I watched YouTube, I thought it would be cool to stream myself, and this is like 5 years ago. But I thought it was going to be costly, like for the equipment and stuff. So I never even looked into it. Never thought of it at all. And I just randomly last year realized how easy it would be, and so that's when I started streaming. So what's the plan with those units? The units I have currently, the plan is to grow them. Yeah, water them a little bit and watch them grow. So I'm pretty sure with the amount of units I've got, I should be able to explore this current gauntlet. But my issue, so I'm probably going to do one more path, and I think by doing one more path, I should have a good idea if where I'm having difficulties with the Grandmaster, if it's me or if it's controls. If it's the controls, then no, I'm not going to do any more, because I'm not going to throw myself at really difficult content and have the game, just the mechanics of the game work against me. If it's just me playing poorly, okay, I can accept that. Because that's why I have the units, is to make up for me not being really good. So yeah, if that's the case, I have no problem using the units to get through it. But if the reason I'm dying so much is the controls, then no. But I think I should be able to realize that from one more path. Mr. Buddy Lee, congratulations! Congratulations indeed. Mr. Go, how you doing? Open a Nexus. Which one should I choose? New Hero Odin or Awaken Luke Cage? Probably Odin, because even if you don't use Odin to fight, you can use him to benefit every other character on your team. So Odin would be the better choice of the two. Luke Cage is a great champion, and survivability, his awakening is what makes him. But no, Odin will benefit everybody else. And Odin isn't a bad character on his own anyways. I just got a new laptop and figured out to wirelessly cast my phone to laptop cleanly through Windows. Problem solved. Nice. The downside is it renders kind of slow. Okay. Like if you're making a video. Okay. How's the back coming along? If you have an iPhone, you can just stream directly onto Twitch. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Oh, okay. I think you can do the same with YouTube. But I think for YouTube, you need to have a certain amount of subscribers before the ability is available to you. But I'm not sure about that. Or no. I think it's a lot. Yeah, I think that's the case. I've never looked into any of that kind of stuff. Supersonic, how you doing? Buddy, if you want to get on voice chat with me, let me know. And I'll get on Discord and we can have a little chat. But if you're busy or don't feel up to it, that's fine. What you got going down, Supersonic? What you got going down? So you must be pretty excited, buddy. But I think the results are final as of now, right? Like yesterday, yesterday was the last day to qualify, but I don't know if it's updated since the cutoff. Actually, let's go have a quick look. I don't think you can for the YouTube thing. I just tried and YouTube didn't show up as an option. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, so for Twitch, you can simply just have Twitch set up and then just hit go live on whatever it is and boom, you're good. Whereas with YouTube, well, you can actually set up YouTube the same way. You can set YouTube up the same way, but by default, YouTube is not set that way. Okay, let me have a look here. I hadn't checked if your third spot held. Well, let's see what it looks like right now. Right now. Okay. So we're looking at. All right. And let's see. So this is a leaderboard for the Summoner Showdown. So for the Americas, we've got Blair, Andrew, and oh my goodness, we have a celebrity in chat, Mr. Buddy Lee. Yeah, I don't know. The last updated the 21st. Yeah, I would think that's final. I hope so. Source Supreme, he's been in there the whole time pretty much. Agent X. Yeah. So Buddy Lee should have qualified for the Americas. And this is the leaderboard for Europe and Russia. Sudea at 6th. So I'm sure he's going to be trying for the next 2 rounds. So hopefully we'll see him make it as well. And then for Asia and Oceania. Yeah, I don't think I recognized any of the... Yeah, I didn't recognize any of these names. But, okay. Okay. Iceland, Alaska, another part of Canada. I went then the last time. Okay, where in Canada did you go previously, or you don't remember in particular? Supersonic. And at least somebody reads the pinned comment. Hmm. Yeah, let's do that. I want Archangel. Yeah, Archangel's pretty cool. Archangel is pretty cool. And if you make him a horseman, he just tears stuff up, dude. How do you make YouTube comments go through Twitch comments? It's not. No, it's not really a program. But there's it's basically just called restreaming, and it allows you to have one source of output, but have that source go to multiple destinations, basically. And then like the stream or the video is being sent to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And then you don't have to, but you have the choice to then have your chat go between the two as well. So whatever is said on Twitch can be viewed on YouTube and vice versa. Yeah, and and you can actually do it to multiple platforms. Like I could also be restreaming to Facebook or, well, whatever other platform allows live streaming. Yeah, it's a great way to be able to reach, a lot more people. And then it takes out the requirement for somebody to use a platform if they don't want to. If you're looking for the Discord link, it's just in the socials in the Twitch panel. Your Tiger buddy is #1 in Europe. Very good. Very good. So, if those are the end results for round 1, will you even bother for the next 2 rounds? Like, would you do the fight for fun or whatever, but would you try to be competitive for the next 2 rounds, or you just get to sit back and relax now? And if that holds, you're the first YouTuber that has qualified for Summoner Showdown for this the way they currently do it. Because there were no YouTubers last year that qualified. Legacy got close. Spidey, you do you, I'll do me. Hey, and the Discord thing is set up. Like I said, it's in the socials tab. Ooh. Hey, I do have this set up though. Boom. There you go. I think you might have figured it out, but I'm kind of into colder countries. When you're scorching all the time, it's a nice change. Yeah. That's funny though too, right? Because hot countries are pretty much always hot. Cold countries, they do have their warm times. They don't necessarily get hot, although we got hot here for some of this summer. I got a 6-star bishop from my summer pain rewards. Okay. All right. I think he's going to be a pretty good defender. He's kicking my ass when I do incursions. We did 5 zones yesterday. I think he was... Yeah, zone 4. My first fight was bishop. I lost. And I went into it with all of my champions at full health. No, one champion was low. So I had 2 champions at full health, one low. Not like they were high enough to be able to make it through a normal fight. But yeah, bishop took out, and it was like as soon as the fight started, my champion was at half health. And I'm like, what the hell? And then anyway, so yeah, after that, then my partner had to carry me for the rest of it. He got it all done, so good for him. But No, that bishop is kicking my ass. Are you sure I qualified, or is it just first place and 3 total, including all weeks? No, it's 3 because there's 9. There's 9. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I'm pretty sure it's 9, so 27. I'm trying to think how it worked last year. No, I'm pretty sure it's a 3, and I think that's why the top 3 have like a different icon, like the blue icon. You know what? You might be right, but that would mean that you only have 3 that go into it. Let me see. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can find what it was last year. But yeah, I thought it was the top 3 that advanced. Okay. As he'll try and test myself in the other 2 fights? Yeah. But it should say in the description of the whole thing, but let me see if I can find it from last year's stuff. No, I don't see it there. Let's... How to enter Summoner Showdown. How to participate, qualifiers, okay. The Summoner Showdown qualifier rounds are special in-game quests designed to find the strongest summoners from around the world each week. You'll face 3 bosses powered by game-breaking buffs that will put all your skills to test. By the end of every qualifier round, 3 top players who post the best leaderboard scores, split by region, will be selected to advance to the semifinals. All you need is 1 score to advance. Yeah, I'm guessing 3 top players who post the best leaderboard split by... Okay, so I guess it is the top per region. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's me or if it's the way Kabam writes their stuff, but it just never... I don't know, man. Like, it just seems like as though once it's been written, it should be very straightforward and obvious, but it never seems like it's the case. Although, if they will end up saying who is advanced, but yeah, you might be right. It might just be the first place. I'm trying to think how they did it though last year. But even so, dude, top 3 for the region, still pretty damn good. Okay. I got 5 more followers than you. Good for you. Good stuff. That's right, Billy. You tell him. You tell him. Your hot in Canada is our cold here in Trinidad, but it's not exactly the heat that will take you down here. There's more of the ridiculous humidity. Yeah. No, the beginning of July. So my parents are, like I've said before, my parents are in the Caribbean, just a little bit south of the Bahamas. And the first 2 weeks in July, it was hotter here by at least 10 degrees than what it was for them. Now that's not the norm, but and it wasn't for a very long period of time either. But yeah, we were definitely a fair bit hotter. Okay. I would have been taught to go for the other 2 regions, but props to Mr. Black because his time is really good. Yeah. Well, Oh yeah, because your current time right now is higher than the very first time you posted, right? Because your very first time, isn't your first time still higher than what the other two regions are? Or is that what you're just kind of saying? I set my Summer Pain Nexus on Discord. Don't have Discord open, but let's see. And he told me he's going with iHulk for the 6-star of choice crystal. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good Nexus. And you picked Bishop. Okay. Okay. Let me see something here. Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine. You went with Bishop. I think if that's what I saw, I would have gone Namor. Let me see if there's any way I could bring this up. Okay. So I'm going to just share on the browser so everybody knows what we're talking about. And oh, that's really blurry. I think you're gonna you might get a bit of a reaction. Okay, so this was Boomer's Nexus, and he picked the middle option. Very good. No. If that's exactly what I saw, I would have gone Apocalypse. Considering my roster as it is right now, I would have gone Namor. Also got a 6-star Venom before that crystal. Venom's pretty good. Venom is pretty good indeed. Oh, did we crash? Huh. Must have reset things like that. Made a garden picnic bench on Thursday. Hasn't stopped raining since then. We haven't got to sit on it yet. Well, hey, at least it's ready to go whenever it does stop raining. Buddy, if you were to win the Summoner Showdown, who would you go for from the being able to pick your champion? I don't know who I would go for, actually. If I got to pick any champion in the game? Yeah, I don't know who I would go for. I have every 6-star that I have wanted. Well, no. So the only one... But the reason for me wanting him is no longer there. But the only 6-star that I have wanted that I have not been able to get is Torch. Oh, 5 or 6. Yeah, he's the only champion that I've wanted at all in this game that I don't have. My current time is better than the other regions' top time is what I meant. America's is the fastest all around. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured you meant. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder... Like, do you think that's... Yeah, no, I don't think that would be that the Americas are simply the best players. I wonder if it's more conditions, like being closer to where the servers are, the likelihood of the devices being used in the Americas. Or do you think it is just that the Americas are the top? No, the Americas are not the top players, because currently the reigning champ of Summoner Showdown is from the Asia region, so. And yeah, I don't remember if last year, I couldn't find the info from last year, but it'd be interesting to see when Anger Danger which round he won. 6-star Starky grind. Are you going for Starky? Slayer? If so, good luck. I think he's going to go pretty high. I think I've got him at, yeah, I've got him at 155. Diablo. Okay. Okay. So I don't do champion, like, fight videos at all, but I just happened to record my fight yesterday against the second Red Mags Mini for AQ, and I'm going to post that later. I meant to get hit, but I didn't get hit, and when I was done, I was like, shit. The whole point of doing that was to get hit, to show that if you activate one of his pre-fights from somebody dealing energy damage, it's really, you're going to benefit from it, if anything. Yeah, I'm considering taking him to rank 3. If I do it, though, it would be within the next week, and it would be because of Summer of Pain. I'm thinking to take him to rank 3 to do Mysterio and Rogue. What's up, Solar? Got variant 4 done and got a 5-star Void. Okay. Are you happy about that? About the Void, not about getting variant 4 done. Because Void is, yeah, he's definitely, he's a good champion for sure. He might not be as used as he once was, but he's definitely somebody good to have. No, are you going for him? My roster's too. No, I'm not. I am. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not doing any 6-star grinds for. No featured 6-star grinds. Yeah, no. There's no champion that I can see doing that for. The only possibility would be to go for a dupe on Ghost or Nick. And even then, I'm not positive that I would go for it. I'm happy about the Void, but no gem for him, but got a 2 to 3 gem for Science. Okay. So Void definitely benefits from the Awakening. It isn't a requirement. You can play him without. You're going to lack the damage without him being awakened because he won't get the Fear of the Void. And his Intimidating Presence debuffs will generate slower. But you can still... You can play him. You can play him, but it would be somewhat like playing Omega Red unawakened. You can still do it, but you're going to be lacking. You'll be lurking, Boomer? Okay. All right, I'll be streaming. Yeah, so I have a 6-star Void. I don't... Yeah, if ever I need to use Void, I'll use my 5-star. Over the 6-star unduped. I'm more comfortable with the Awaken ability. Yeah, for Void, yeah. Yeah, no, you know what? Even when I just compared him to Omega Red, this is nothing against Void, I just think it's the truth. Omega Red is probably more playable unawakened than Void. Because even unawakened, Omega Red still has the immunity. He still will heal from bleed damage if you've got willpower. Or just, take very little bleed damage. So yeah, so Omega Red probably still has more to bring to the table unduped than Void. But I mean, the first thing in any champion is just getting them initially, right? So objective 1, and you know what though, as a 5-star, considering how often we're getting 5-star gems, generic gems especially, Yeah, you'll get him awakened pretty soon, and it's going to be a lot easier to get him high sync. So yeah, if he's somebody you want to concentrate on, I'd say you'd be able to have him probably max sig before the end of the year. Ooh, let me check on AQ. Last I looked, we still had one node up, but let's see if that node has come down. Mm. So, Taz, for your first path of week 10, had you already farmed a lot in preparation? Or did you just have resources on hand already? I don't think that we're getting anything major now until October. And I think probably the middle of October is when we'd be getting 7.3. And then November is the next variant. So yeah, maybe I should just go ahead and use units to get it all done. Okay, so somebody's already going out. Oh, yeah, I don't. Well, no, I'll definitely throw at least core beside him because there's no. Okay, so well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Probably not too much, but hey. Oh, you. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well. Went to dash back and I just stood there. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. That doesn't even look like I did any damage. Well, I guess I didn't. I only hit him like twice. What? Okay. Well, so much for that. Actually, you know what? I will. We got 2 hours. Okay, I'll check back. If need be, I'll revive because that was pretty pathetic. Okay. Okie dokie. We want about 2.5 million more here. Yeah, if I decide I'm gonna like have a real go for the rest of week 10, I need to figure that out before Monday. Because if I am, I think I'm just gonna skip arena this coming week and just spend the time farming health pots. Because the amount of units that I would get in a week of arena wouldn't be enough to cover the amount of health pots I would need for the rest of it. I think I'm going to open another 1,000,000 battle chips tomorrow. And if we get better ratio of units from that opening. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Have you started to watch the show Nine Perfect Strangers yet? Very intriguing. No. What's it about? I haven't. I am needing something new to watch though. What was it? Oh yeah, the last series that I was watching was Castlevania. I'm all caught up on that, and then I caught up on Attack on Titan. So I do need something new. I was thinking to restart The Walking Dead, but I'm gonna wait until that has completed and then restart watching that, which that will take a long time. I think currently it's on season 11. So to rewatch, and I think I'd gone up to season 5 or 6, but I'm gonna start right from season 1. Go all the way through. Let's see, what did you say? Don't open battle chips yet, wait for boost. Good call. Yeah, so I'd wait until Monday then, rather than tomorrow. Oh, that sucks, because I did open 1 million a couple days ago. But the boost would only be... I'm definitely not taking this week off Arena. Right. Yeah. Well, that answers that. 9 Perfect Strangers miniseries. 9 strangers from the city gather for a 10-day retreat at Tranquillium. Health and wellness, which promises to transform and heal the guests who stay there. The resort is not what it seems to be, and the guests are about to discover many secrets about each other and the resorts. Okay. Huh. Have you seen the movie Old? I think it's called Old. And it looks like basically it seems as though people end up on a beach, and being on the beach ages them faster or something. It's a good thing you said the thing about battle chips though, Billy, because I totally was not thinking about I know the gold boost, the gold boost starting on Monday, but I wasn't even considering that we're going to see a battle chip boost too. And that also reminds me, I have the extra arenas to do. I was going to do them tomorrow, but I'll wait until Monday or this coming week. So yeah, I will not be taking this week off of Arena. Maybe no, not next week either, because that would be Monday to Monday. So yeah, well, maybe I won't be going for exploration in Summer of Pain. Parasite, how you doing? Watching that movie Sunday. Okay. It looks interesting, but it looks interesting, but I'm not interested in seeing it. I may end up watching it at some point, but yeah, it's not on the top of the list. Although there's the only movie I'm really looking forward to right now is Dune. I quite want to see that. What are you up to, Parasite? Well then. So, do you need the gold? Yeah. Don't we all? It's just 1 day difference, though, right? Because I was going to open 1 million tomorrow. So waiting an extra day, may as well. Gotta run. Have a good one, everybody. All right, Mr. Lee. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And yeah, even if you didn't necessarily qualify, still getting the top 3, pretty damn impressive. Pretty damn impressive. I found a new favorite TV channel, all oldies, which I love. Watching Starsky and Hutch. Okay. I know. Oh yeah, Parasite. I didn't even think of that. I think yeah, so that's probably what I'll do. I'll go for the 5-star Super Skrull round 2. Yeah, I mean it's not going to be a hell of a lot. Well, no, it would be because I've got 8 million in the basic currently, and I would want to be putting up probably at least 15, probably 18, so another 10. So yeah, I will wait for that. Just going for the shards for this round, Parasite. Yeah. At the moment, auto fighting ROL. Huh. You know, I'm thinking more and more. Diablo rank 3. main reason would be to do the Mysterio rogue fight for week 10. The one thing I do not like doing in this game is potion farming. And I don't know if he would be able to do... No, he should be okay for Captain Marvel, actually. His damage output will be not very good, but his survivability for it should be fine. And I think her L1 is definitely an energy attack. I don't know if her L2 is considered an energy attack. But then no, because that would require manual involvement. So I'm just thinking like, yeah, no, that probably wouldn't work out. I was thinking whether or not utilizing one of his pre-fights and then letting him go. But to do that, you would have to do it each time. Oh yeah. Must be almost nap time. I'm just auto fighting with Warlock, just 3 fights and then restart again. How long does it take roughly? So do you only have Warlock on the team? Or do you have all 5 slots filled? Warlock and Gilly 2099. Yeah, because that will give him... Well, if you're running Suicides, that will give him a bar of power pretty much right at the beginning. Yeah. And if you were to run Ultron too, that would give him a Fury. With Sunspot synergy. Okay. You know, I might still just open the battle chips tomorrow. And then, yeah, just do a bunch of arena grinding. Oh, this is going to work out well. Because I think I'm also going to go for Penny Parker as a 5-star. I may as well do that first round then for her. So it's going to be back-to-back 5-star grinds. Although the Super Skrull one shouldn't be too bad. And even the Penny Parker one, I don't think will be too bad. Because I would assume Penny Parker, high 40s, low 50s. So, you know, I'm really not liking on the site that I go to for the arena. If any of you know of any line chats for arena predictions or results or whatever, let me know. So I want to get into a line chat because the site I usually use for whatever reason, they are no longer update for the featured, and now it seems for the basic 6-star. They don't update with the round 2 results, and I'm sure that they're getting people submitting the results, but for whatever reason, they're not posting it. So then when I go to post, like for my outro screen, what the arena results were, I can't say what they were for the second round, which kind of sucks. Because I like to be able to put that on the outro screen, and I like to know just out of my own curiosity, so. And is it good to place iHulk as a war boss? Like, war boss is the final node? Or just as a defender? I've placed my R2 a few times. He's unduped. But after I got him to R2 and I placed him, I would usually get 1 or 2 kills. I don't place him consistently, though. Not only the results, the prediction as well. For where I go for the arena results, they don't do predictions. They only do the results. Or are you talking about for line groups? Final node duped Sig 200. I don't know if there'd be any benefit to him being on as the final boss. Yeah, I don't think there'd be any specific benefit to having him there. Then again, I think the only champion that has a specific ability where they change with being on the final node is the champion, which it's not significant enough to have him as the final boss. I don't know if there'd be anywhere in particular where iHulk would be, better suited. Maybe on a debuff node? Yeah, maybe on a bleed immune node might be a better place for him. Mojo is becoming easier for the opponents, yeah. I would think for Mojo, iHulk or Gladiator Hulk. Gladiator Hulk would be a little bit slower, but they would probably be both good options to take Mojo down. Both poison immune and both gonna kind of work around the degen a little bit. I get the results from my friend. Okay. Yeah, I've been using that one site ever since I've been doing the arena stuff. But it's, I don't know why they stopped putting the results for round 2. Well, it's not the results for round 2. It's only for the 6-star champion that they don't report. And I mean, that's what you want to see more than anything else, really, right? Alright, so we got about another million and a half to go. To go. And then I'll do another 500,000 on the summon. Because those points aren't going to do it themselves. Is that Frontline MCOC? I think even they have that. No, it's just a Reddit post. I don't know if it has anything to do with Trucos. No, I don't think so, because the Trucos numbers, sometimes they're a little bit different than what the numbers are on that on the Reddit post. I mean, I guess what I could do as well. I mean, I guess I could. MCOC infobot. Is that where the Reddit post is from, or who that's from? 15.5 and 47 is the prediction for Super Skrull this time. Okay. Yeah, I've got what, 48 and 17, and 50 and 144 for Spidey. What do I got for Spidey? 155 and 52. Okay. Yeah, I was way off for Spidey 2099 round 2. I think I was 17 million over. For the 5-star. Because the 6-star results aren't there. Let's see. Let's see if we have one over here. Parasite, are you planning to go for Penny Parker as a 5-star as well? Because yeah, I want to get her because of being a new 5-star, and then also to be able to use up some Tech T4CC. So take her to rank 3 pretty quick, probably. Don't know if I'm going to be looking forward to doing the basic arena next round for the 5-star, and then the featured arena the round after for the 5-star. But if ever there's a time to do that, it will be then, because I'll be earning more battle chips. I don't grind for feature to become stressful with the alliance activities and stuff going on. Fair enough. Yeah, which is why I was considering not doing arena this week if I was going to be trying to do exploration for Summer of Pain. So the idea was I would, rather than do arena, I would take suicides off and do the fights for Summer of Pain, where I didn't want to have suicides, which is most of them. And then any other time that I would normally be playing the game, I would use to farm health pots from ROL. That's what I was considering to do, but yeah, like with the opportunity to be getting extra battle chips, yeah, I don't want to pass that up, so I will not be taking a break from Arena. So, and I'm quite okay not doing exploration for Summer of Pain. I may do another lane or two though. But if the next lane, if the Grandmaster fight goes better, actually, mainly just if I'm able to reliably dex his L1, I might go for exploration. I am famous, damn it. Every time I tell you that, I'm already famous. We never have break for Arena. Yeah, but this week would be the worst time ever to take a break, right? Because if you're going to earn more battle chips, definitely want to take advantage of that. But yeah, I think I will open the million battle chips tomorrow because gold. I think gold is normally about 1,000,000. Let me see. Is that a bot on Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, it's not consistent, but every now and then it comes up. Okay. Okay, so gold is normally for 1,000,000 battle chips. Gold is about 2,000,000. All right, and that's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, there's no real difference between opening them tomorrow or opening them Monday either. So, you're on the Twitch side, Billy. All right. Very good. I think you're the only mod I have on Twitch, actually. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I should see if Spidey wants to be a mod on there. So I think usually if he's commenting, he's on the Twitch side. So. You don't need to do a report for that. That's fine. Actually, let me see. I don't know because I removed that comment from the restream chat. I'm not sure if that actually removes it from the Twitch chat in general. Let's have a look and see. Okay, come on, just throw your special being done. Come on. Now you know normally you would then. Yep. Yeah, let me see. Because when I remove it, I don't think it removes it from Twitch or YouTube. Yeah, okay. It doesn't. Oh, damn, I don't even know how I can remove it. That's weird. Ah, okay, that's why. Okay. So now I should be able to remove it. Let's see. Huh. Maybe not. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't see any option. Oh wait, can I ban them? Timeout. Ah, okay. So I can ban them. There we go. So at least that name shouldn't come up anymore. Good. Yeah, I really need to spend some more time on the Twitch side of things. So I am not familiar with it at all. Okay, let's see how do I get back to the regular. Oh dear. I switched over to the mod thing for Twitch. Now I don't know how to get back to the regular. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see if that does it. No. Okay, well, I'll check that later. Later. I was waiting on mod to open. Damn it, it's coming up. It's all good, dude. Well, yeah, and that's the first time I've ever even gone into mod view for Twitch. So, like I said, I don't know how to get out of it now. Boy. Oh, I see. Okay. If you ban someone, they create new ID and do the same. Yeah. And I was just trying to see what would happen, because from the restream thing, I can remove the comment from the chat, but it still stays there in. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was open now. Okay. I thought that didn't go live until Monday. Okay. Well, let's have a quick look and just see what her nodes are. Well, no, let's look at the silver one first. Okay. So, attack. Ooh, let's also see how much health she's got. Okay. So 673,000 health, 7,300 attack. Okay. You get hit by her L2, it is game over. I mean, it's game over regardless, but while tech attackers have an armor up buff, they are immune to bleed, poison, and cold snap effects. Whenever a tech attacker would receive a debuff they are immune to, they gain a Fury passive, increasing attack rating by 20% for 7 seconds. While the attacker is suffering from a debuff, the defender gains a passive Fury granting 100% attack rating, lasting until all debuffs on the attacker expire. Okay, the attacker's dash and dodge controls are inverted from the start of the defender's special attacks until just after they end. Okay. Now, let's look at it for what it is for the gold difficulty. Put the words in ready to catch. That's what I was... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to look at more of the setup for Twitch. Okay, so let's see what she's got under the gold difficulty. Oh, that's quite okay that my entries are limited. I will not be... I won't even be trying 70 entries, and they don't matter. Ooh, 1.7 million. Wait. Okay, so still got fortification. Blood in the water. While the attacker is suffering from a debuff, the defender gains a passive Fury. Okay, that's the same thing. Stun immunity as well, and all special attacks are unblockable. Okay. Fun times for people who are going to go at it. Fun times indeed. And... oh yeah, they came out with some new offers, which we think are kind of nonsense. Yeah, here they are. What? 4,000? What is this? 4,000 units for 2 random 10% T5CC and is this only 3 6-star Sigstones? No. Oh, okay, that's 10, right? So 30. Oh my goodness. What is that? What is that? Oh my. What is this? that is an offer or loot. That's always saved from next time. No one, no bot can post an ad on that word. I think, yeah, okay. Because, yeah, like, that has definitely come up in chat before, and I've never banned it. So that could be why it continually comes up. So if it is banned, maybe we won't see it anymore. 5? You know, they got really bad timing. Or maybe really good timing. So I'm just thinking, if you consider what is in the Summer of Pain, week 10. So if you want to have an idea of what the value is for those things, here we go. And I wonder if they've done this now as a way for somebody who doesn't want to go and do the fight, for a way for them to obtain those items. So there were no shards, but there was T5CC selector, 20% selector. We've got a 25% for 3 milestones. And there was generic Sig Stones, 6-star generic Sig Stones, and T5B and T2A, which are in the exploration. Okay. And these are 25%. So I wonder if that's what they've done. If they put these things in the store currently to offset for people that don't want to do the fight. And it's a way for you to still obtain those items. Interesting. I think doing the... So let's say you got all 3. That's 12,000. Yeah, I think you're going to get exploration for Summer of Pain for less than 12,000. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Because I think it cost me just a little bit less than 1,500 units for one path. So let's say if you got 6, 3, 9. Yeah, okay. So that's still less doing the fights. And 1,500... Yeah, I mean, that's me. Obviously, other people are not spending anything. So in my case, it would be cheaper to do the fights if I was expecting 1,500 in total. Yeah, no, it'd be far cheaper to do the fights because 1,500, first time doing that fight in a long time. Issues with controls, and then I only had 3 blunder. I would assume that every other go should be less than that. Let's just say every other go is 1,000 units. So that would be 5 and the 15, so that would be 6,500 units to get through it all. Oh yeah, no. You're definitely, at least in my case, definitely better. And then I think I would absolutely be on the high end for expense for it. So, no, you're far better doing it. I was just completely talking to myself, just thinking out loud here. But yeah, you'd be far better doing the fights than to skip the fights and buy those offers for the rewards. Huh. Okay. Although, I mean, I guess there's something to be said for not having that headache. There is a price on that, right? Okay. But yeah, I think that's what those offers are. Or at least that final offer. I think that's what it is. I think it's there. If somebody doesn't want to do the Summer Pain fights, but they want the rewards, I think that's who that's for. That's smart. That is smart on their part. It's just 20 minutes of struggle, 30 revives approximately per path. It can be done. 20 minutes of struggle? Okay. Yeah, no, I was at it for more than 20 minutes. Well, the Grandmaster, I was at for more than 20 minutes. To get to the Grandmaster was not very long. But again, I think, yeah, do it a couple times. Yeah, probably Yeah, no, I could definitely get it down to probably about 30 minutes. Because every other path I would have more. I'd have 5 blunders rather than 3. My biggest problem was that L1. If it wasn't for the L1, I think I would have probably been done within half an hour. But the amount of times, the L1 and then at the beginning of the fight not being able to dash back. Those are my 2 biggest problems. Yeah, so if either of those 2 things were not an issue, yeah, I would have been done in half an hour. And I mean, there's absolutely going to be people who do all of Summer of Pain exploration and pick up those offers as well. But I think that is intended for somebody who doesn't want to bother doing the fights in Summer of Pain. First time it costs more, but when you do it repeatedly, it gets reduced. Yeah. Oh, okay. I just realized we've got one more match, and then we're done for the featured arena. Yeah, and I'm not going to do any extra arena. Oh, you know what I just thought of too? No, never mind. I'm all over the place, aren't I? So I was thinking for the Sunday arenas, I could leave it until Monday morning, but the boost won't come in until after the arenas have reset. So. No, hey, so here's something, Parasite. I'm thinking, let me do this match and then I'll show you what I'm considering to do. And see what you think. How much of Summer of Pain have you done so far? Just gave up. He's about to hit me. He's like, nah, screw it. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, that's good. I normally like to get even numbers like 28 or 28.5 or whatever, but that's fine. You know what? Completion this Sunday and exploration next Sunday. Okay. So will you do fights throughout the week then? Or like you're just going to do one, or not fight, paths throughout the week? Or are you thinking just to do, if not exploration, 6 milestones? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think, like I said, let me get out of here and I'll show you what I'm kind of thinking. But I'm thinking what I may end up doing. So I would do 2 rank ups. I would, if I'm going to go for exploration, I would do 2 rank ups. One would be Diablo to rank 3, and the other would be Red Guardian to rank 2. And yes, I do have the resources to do both. So Diablo would be, so doing this, then I would also be doing it in 7 runs rather than 6. Which, I think that should be fine. Because the Grandmaster will obviously be the longest, hardest fight. Not hard necessarily technically, but hard as in resource requirement. And yeah, like he said, the more you do it, the easier it's probably going to get. So. No, not over the week, just next Sunday, complete all the other 5. Holy crap, okay. Okay. Well, I guess throughout the day, that's not bad. But to just sit down and get all 5 done, that would be rough. Okay, so here are the couple things I'm kind of considering. Alright. So, first is Diablo to rank 3. I have the resources to do it. So Diablo to rank 3. And then Red Guardian to rank 2. And yeah, so that, and I've got T2A and Overflow quite a bit. So those would be the 2 rank ups. And oh, and hey, I'm gonna pick up my sunglasses because it's bright out there. So here's what I'm kind of considering to do. So I would use Red Guardian for Sim Supreme. Red Guardian for Sim Supreme makes that fight pretty much irrelevant. I tried it a little bit yesterday. I'm running Suicides. He's rank 1. I didn't one-shot. I think I got him down to about 10%. Suicides ended up killing him. So, yeah. So that, I think that'd be fine. Ghost should be fine. The issue would be Grandmaster. Because if I'm using Red Guardian, I'm not going to be able to inflict a damaging debuff. And then because of this node, for Uncertainty, it just means I can't gain power. So I wouldn't be able to knock him down. I could try doing it with a heavy, maybe that would be successful. So for Uncertainty, when gaining a token of competence, there is a 20% chance to gain an additional token. However, the summoner can't gain power from any source. So I'd be missing out on 3 objectives. I'd be missing out on the knockdown, the gain a buff, and the inflict a damaging effect. Okay, fine. So then the reason for rank 3 Diablo would be for Mysterio and Rogue. Now, I know people have been using Spider-Gwen for Darkhawk, which is something I was considering to do as well. I was considering taking Spider-Gwen to rank 2 and using her for Darkhawk and Rogue. But with Darkhawk down, you get the it disables opportunistic. What that is going to do, the Grandmaster's infuriation time is reduced by 50%. However, his However, his wounded state is also reduced by 30%. So the amount of time that you get to do extra damage to him, or not extra damage, when you do the damage to him, his wounded state is reduced. Spider-Gwen is not going to be doing very much damage anyways, and now you've reduced the amount of time that she can do that damage. So what I'm kind of considering to do is to use Corvus. I would be able to get 2 charges off of Darkhawk, and then fighting Rogue with 2 charges, hitting into her block. I mean, it's going to be difficult to get good timing for it, but with 2 charges, it's going to allow me to do a lot more damage. And then when I do get to the Grandmaster, so long as I've got Corvus charges up, even though it's a reduced amount of time, I'm going to be doing extra damage. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, all of that being okay, and then I would use Professor X for Emma and Ghost, and I would use Warlock for Mr. Sinister and the Adaptoid. So what I'm going to have to do, what I have to do with all of this is do a separate run, an extra run with a Cosmic. I would do Venom and Adaptoid, and then Grandmaster. So overall, I would do it in 7 runs. Which, yeah, one extra run I'm fine with, because doing it that way, I think, will allow for the lanes to be done a lot easier. So the only real contemplation is the rank up. Because in both cases, the rank up would be specifically because of this. Diablo, I am going back and forth with taking to rank 3 regardless. Red Guardian, I would not be taking to rank 2 outside of this at all. But either Red Guardian or Spider Gwen would go to rank 2 specifically for this. So, yeah. So there's a little bit of thought. And let's see. I have to do this for the 6 stone prestige. I'm one of the lowest at 12.7. Damn, dude. What's your alliance's average prestige? 12.7 is pretty damn good. Everyone Solar feels that it is bright outside, so he's collected his sunglasses for today. It's a good idea to grab it fast while out of the street. John used Spider-Gwen for Darkhawk. The Grandmaster destroyed him. Yeah. But he also ran into the issue with evading the L1 of the Grandmaster, which, I think it was the same as me. Sometimes screwing up, and sometimes just the controls not being reliable. So, yeah. But I think using Corvus, if taking that node down, that would offset the decrease in wounded phase time. You completed first round. I'm just now noticing. Yeah, my units noticed very quickly. No, not very quickly. It was only at the 30% where I started using units. But yeah. But I mean, hey, if you've got them, you may as well put them to use, right? Yeah. I think I'm going to try to do the Warlock and the Corvus ones next, because both of those I would leave Suicides on for. And yeah, and that will also mean I don't need to do a rank up anytime too soon. But I do need to put a little bit more thought into the Diablo to rank 3. I'm thinking I may do that. So that one's okay. But the Red Guardian to rank 2, yeah. Because this is the only time I really see using them. 13.3 average. Holy shit. Okay, nice. Very good. I think I'm going to do my 5th run Monday with Gilly 2099. Okay. I was thinking to use Gilly as well. But with what I had just explained, where I end up doing 7 runs, I don't think she would be the way I'd want to go. Because, I mean, the only objective she wouldn't be able to do is the crit. Which, that's fine. So long as you're managing your power okay, she'd be able to do the knockdown. Should be able to inflict a damaging effect. So yeah, just missing out on the crit. However, without the crit, the damage she's doing during the wounded phase is going to be a little decreased compared to other options. Which lane are you planning to run her for? Got the solo on Mysterio 4 times in a row with Apocalypse, but Rogue is going to be with Apocalypse, eh? Yeah, no, I don't think I would do... No, I'm not going to do that with... Yeah, I'll do that with Diablo at rank 3. Because I think with Diablo, he'll also make Rogue easier too. And pretty much with Diablo, once I get to my L3, as long as I can keep the poisons up after that L3, Mysterio should go down pretty quick. You're planning to go with Warlock for which path, Parasite? The only real issue using Corvus is I would need to ensure that his charges are up during the wounded phase. If they are, because then I would have 3 charges. Yeah. Should be doing a lot of damage. I'm running Guild 2099 on the Venom Adaptoid plan is to solo Venom and carry my soul to the second fight. The Adaptoid isn't immune to power manipulation, so control him with SP1 and focus more on 4-hit combos. Okay. Yeah, and then if you've got your L3 off on Venom to finish him off, yeah, because, I mean, well, and the thing is, too, you're probably going to get hit against the Grandmaster, so going in there after an L3 is irrelevant, so you don't really need to rely on that. That's a good idea. Good idea indeed. Alright, I'll be right back. Un momento. Alright, and back I am. Back I am in the lead. That's what I meant by carry my soul, yeah. Does Emma have true focus? Yeah, I think so. I do believe so. Let's have a look after this. I'm thinking for Emma and Ghost to use Professor X. But I'm not too sure. Like, I know he's going to be fine, great for the 3rd phase of the Grandmaster. But outside of that, I don't really know. Because most of his damage is from specials, where you're not really going to be able to be running specials too much. Mysterio and Emma are the annoying ones, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking Diablo to rank 3 for Mysterio and Professor X for Emma. Okay, that was a bit slow. The other thing for Emma, I was trying Hitmonkey, and he was working pretty well. I think I would prefer to have Suicides off on him, because then I could just be using my L1 all the time to keep her out of diamond form, Oh, damn. I just came back. I'm gonna have to relog. All right. Holy crap. So yeah, that was the thing, because I was thinking like that's where I could get the skill objective. So only problem is that on the Venom path you die at 3 blunders instead of 5, and Guillotine can't crit. So at 3 throw 3 wounded phases, or maybe 4 before I get to 3 and die. However, I can carry over 10 tokens. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? And that is partly why. Oh, I don't like that this is going to pop up every time. Come on, don't do that. That is partly why that completion cost me as much as it did, because I was unfamiliar with the fight after a long time. Getting 3 blunders was happening quite quickly. Yeah. No, I definitely want to do at least one more. Being more familiar with it, having the 5 blunders. Yeah. It's funny, about an hour and a half when I was done, I was like, oh, I can't wait to do it again. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Oh, dear. Yeah, but that's the only thing she wouldn't be able to do is just the crit. So long as you don't get that challenge a bunch, you'd be fine. And that's only in one phase. Once you're out of that phase, then that's irrelevant. Which... Ooh. Where I was thinking for Guardian. Like Guardian, and then on the path I'm planning to use him, there are 3 things he won't be able to do, which... Yeah. But he's going to make that Sim Supreme so easy. I think that would probably be the way to go, because I know I'm using resources for the Grandmaster anyways, but I don't necessarily have to accept resource usage for the path necessarily. Stop. Yeah. But that phase might last a while because Guillotine. Yeah. That is, like what I was saying. That is one of the drawbacks of her. That during the wounded, you won't be able to crit, so you'll be doing less damage overall during that portion. So the idea from where I want to use Corvus, I need to get into a rhythm for that. But I think once I get into I need to get into a rhythm, I'm probably going to take a fair bit of block damage. So health bots are going to be required. I think the bosses leading to the Grandmaster was a lot cheaper. Grandmaster was the real challenge. Yeah. Well, but you pick your champion based on the fights prior to the Grandmaster, for the most part, right? Like that's where, the counters are coming in, is because of the 2 fights prior. But, I mean, that is kind of the way the Grandmaster is set up, is that anybody can take him. And because the Grandmaster is a longer fight, it just allows for more opportunity to screw up. Toy Shadow, how you doing? How was your Saturday? Oh, I don't think I'm going to avoid his L3, so let's at least be able to tank it. Yeah, well, M&M Ghost, I Hulk solos, Sim Supreme, Ghost, Hyperion solos, Sinister, Adaptoid, Doom, Darkhawk was a Kingpin solo, but Rogue cost me 6 revives. Alright. The only thing with Hyperion though is that's a little fair bit of RNG if you get the stuns going good. Or well, I suppose you could play him the same way. Could you get a stun lock on Ghost with Hyperion too? Corvus or Bishop rank 3 first, Corvus is rank, and Bishop rank 2. 3 first. You're asking which one to take to rank 3 first as a Ghost is stun immune. Okay. Well, so much for that idea. Although Hyperion would still be fine with his L2. You'd be able to throw that a bunch for sure. Or, if you're managing your power or her power and timing your L3s. Wait, so Corvus or Bishop rank 3 first? Corvus is rank 2. Corvus is rank 1. Okay. You're talking about 5 or 6 star? Because 5 star, I don't think it really matters. Like you'll be able to get them both to rank 3 relatively quick, just because of how the amount of sources of resources for 5 stars. For 6 star, I would go Corvus. Yeah, I would go Corvus. Bishop, if you were thinking of a war defender, but that's not how you want to determine your rank ups necessarily. Now, I don't really know how Bishop has improved since his buff. I know he's annoying to fight against, but I don't know how that translates for him being an attacker. Whereas I know the use of Corvus and Bishop for fun. And I have Corvus at rank 3. I use him in pretty much every iteration of AQ I have him. I use him for incursions. I would use him for questing, but I have other options, so I don't use him there. But yeah, I would go Corvus. Bishop looks like he could be fun with his change, though. So, you just want to play around with somebody and have fun. That might be the way to go. For Hyperion, you just want an SP3 to get your 3 charges and play it safe and slow because of Spite. I didn't throw much specials just to get charges and to not get backed in the wall. Okay. I have a rank 2 Bishop. He is really solid, but I would still go Corvus. Yeah, I mean, Corvus is an older champion, but he is still, for where you're going to use Corvus, he is damn good. He brings the pain. Hey, look, the ice guy isn't immune to ice stuff. If I do Chorus, I would mainly use him in Act 6, 100%, and Map 5 AQ. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Act 6 is you can... It's just that the longer a fight is, or the more health, he loses his value. For the most part, with Corvus, you want to be using him where you can finish. By the time you get to an L2, you can finish a fight. And there's a fair bit in Act 6 where that's not the case. And yeah, any AQ he's gonna be good. Map 5, a 6-star, an R3 6-star Corvus is overkill, but still good for sure. He will still bring the pain. I don't know why I'm saying that. Act 6 is meh, to be honest with him, because his charges are gone in the middle of the fight. Health pool's too high. Yeah, unless you're running power and special boosts, because then you'd get to your L2 and right away you'd have another L2, so you'd be able to get to 2 L2s within a round of charges. But yeah, I don't know how often you want to be doing that. Yeah, by the end of Act 5, his value is dropping off for the Act content. Still usable, still not a bad option, but that for Act content is where he starts to drop off. Thanos always brings his rank 3 Corvus to AQ. Yeah, if you've got a rank 3 Corvus, you may as well be using him for AQ. It's just that for Map 5, he is definitely overkill. He is far... Yeah, that's a good thing, though, because he's really damn good. So. Yeah, I don't know. When I was still doing Map 5... wow, I'm just thinking I haven't done Map 5 in a long time. I don't know... Yeah, there were a couple times where I used rank 3 Corvus. I would say hold off on both Bishop and Corvus, to be honest. It seems like while you can R3 them, you don't need them at R3. Yeah, that's true. But if you've got the resources... yeah, I mean, it comes down to how long do you want to hold on to those resources. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rank 3 Diablo regardless of Summer of Pain or not. Because it's gonna be a long damn time before I get to an R4. And Claire won't be my first R4. So yeah. Yeah, and there's nobody else. I mean, the only other champion for Mystic that I could see taking to rank 3 would be Doom. If I were going to do that, this would be the perfect time to do so. But where I would use... Yeah, no. I think I'm going to R3 Diablo. Hmm. Let me take a look, because I've got 2 Mystic T5CC. I'm not sure how close I am to a third. No, I don't think I'm close at all. Oh dear, that was terrible timing. Terrible. Alright. Well, to get a Tech T5CC, do I use it on Warlock or wait for Ghost 6-star? Warlock by far. Okay. I don't know if I would say Warlock by far, but I could see Warlock over Ghost. And yeah, rather than waiting, like holding on to resources, waiting for a champion, you're better to put them to use for a champion you have. And Warlock at R3 is pretty damn nice. I don't really use Ghost very much at all. I really feel now. This is not saying that she's not useful. She's not good. I mean, she's still the best or one of the best champions in the game. No question about it. But I really feel that without the Act Legends runs, I don't think that you need to invest too much into Ghost, whether it be ranking or awakening. For example, I was going to awaken my R3 Ghost with a generic gem, but now that Legends runs are no longer a thing for story content, I'm not going to awaken her with a generic. If I were to get a class gem, I would awaken her. And if I got her duped, I'd be happy for sure. But yeah, I would awaken. Now, if she were rank 2 and Warlock were I would rank 3 Warlock over her. And the reasoning for that is Warlock I'm using far more. I don't use Ghost in monthly EQ. I don't use Ghost in War or AQ. I use Warlock for monthly EQ, and I use Warlock for one iteration of map 7. So yeah, I would do Warlock. So yeah, maybe by miles. No, I wouldn't say it's by miles. I would say it is definitely something to think about. In my case, I would probably go Warlock. That's a twist of Event Solar. I'm rank 3ing Doom over Diablo, and you're rank 3ing Diablo over Doom. Yeah. If I were concerned about Prestige, I would be taking up Doom. Yeah, there would be no question about it. I would be taking up Doom if I were concerned about Prestige, and I'd probably be dropping a generic gem into him as well. But because I'm not concerned about Prestige, the need for that for him is a lot less. And wait, but you run Suicides, don't you, Supersonic? Well, so I think overall I will take Diablo to rank 3, but the timing of it is going to be because of Summer of Pain. Take that out of it, then maybe it wouldn't be happening as soon as it's probably going to. My real conundrum right now, though, is whether or not I want to take Guardian to rank 2. I use Ghost a lot. She still does story quests, AW and AQ. Oh no, she's absolutely, and that's what I was saying, right? I'm not saying that she's a bad champion or anything like that. I still say she's the best or second best champion in the game. But it's for my use that between those two, I would take Warlock over her to rank 3. If story quest Legends runs were still a thing, and that was something that you were interested in doing, then I would say Ghost. But as that's not a thing anymore, I think she drops off for me. And honestly, I am so glad that I did not use a generic gem on her, because I was going to. I was going to in preparation for... So, well, and that's what ended up happening was... Actually, it's really weird now that I think about it too, because I had the screen there to awaken her with a generic. And I was like, wait a second. 7.3 isn't going to be around for several months. You don't need to do this right now. And that's why I held off, and it worked out. Is there any way to evade Darkhawk's SP1? Yeah, I think you can dex like the first and third hit or something like that. What people have been doing, they've been using Spider Gwen, because when she's got 3 charges, she has 100. Well, she'll evade unblockable specials. The other, whoa, it looks like I got to relog again already. The other thing you can do is like 3 or 4 hit combos, and then just block and bait out his heavies. Spider Gwen, though, you do have to use your 2 specials before you get to the point where you're evading the unblockables. So either you end up taking a little bit of block damage, or you've got to hope that his L1 doesn't kill you. I do, however, in the long game, I can't see myself taking Diablo to R4, and from tests for Cav in general, use fights are short enough that an SP2 will finish. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, if that's how you're looking at an R3, as being somebody that you intend to R4. Well, I'm going to post this video. It's like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But it's the second Red Mags fight in AQ. Unfortunately, I meant to get hit. Because that was the point of making the video, was to show that if you've got his pre-fight active and you get hit with an energy attack, you're going to actually end up further ahead health-wise. But anyways, I didn't get hit. I should have, to show that. But I started off the fight at 77% health, and I finished at 76% health. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of this. I'm gonna try, because the issue with White Mags is his power gain, and then his L1 is annoying. But I think Diablo might be fine for that too. So I'm gonna have to remember when White Mags is the mini to have a go with Diablo. Have a go with Diablo. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't even know it. We have level up tomorrow, I think. We had oh, no, it's not today. I don't think. We had arena wins. We've got... No, we had event quest yesterday. Okay, yeah. So today is hero use. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow is level up. I mean, I might do both Diablo. Well, Diablo, if I take him to rank 3, I don't need to max him out. Whereas Guardian, if I take to rank 2, I do want to max him out pretty quick. As I would put him to use early on. Also, there are points in time where I take off suicides, like right now where I have to do Summer Pain week 10, and Doom suffers less from suicides than Diablo suffers without. Good point. Good point. Wait, are you are you thinking to R3 Doom and take off suicides because of Summer Pain? Because yeah, like you said, we're reversed, because I'm basically planning to leave suicides on R3 Diablo because of Summer Pain. You know, I think I should just do Guardian and not even continue to think about it. Because he's somebody I never use. Although the same thing could be said for Spider-Gwen, though. I never use her either. But I think they both could be very beneficial in certain circumstances, which is exactly the case right now with Summer of Pain. She'd be very beneficial for Darkhawk. He'd be very beneficial for Symbiote Supreme. And I do need to start ranking up champions with that reasoning. Not ranking them up because, oh, I'm going to use them a ton, but ranking them up because, hey, they're going to be a very niche champion. Let me just make sure I have them on the bench. So. Yeah, that is definitely something I need to start considering. Because overall, I've got most of the most useful champions for me. I've already got them at rank 3. So yeah, the only champion that I want to have at rank 3 that isn't is Omega Red. Took off Suicides for Summer Pain week 10 because I'll die from recoil too fast in the Adaptoid fight and the Grandmaster fight for the knockdown challenges. I'm R3 and Doom when Summer Pain. Oh, it's completely over. Okay. Well, and 2, I guess with Summer with Suicides off, you don't need to be healing up when you revive for the Grandmaster. If you're reviving with 40% anyways. Oh, you know what? I didn't even consider that too. So that is going to be another thing where the expense to me is going to be less. So yeah, that first path is probably going to end up having been very, very expensive in comparison to everything else I would do. Hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Well, just imagine if I continue to do Summer Pain and that ends up being the cheapest path. Oh, that would hurt. So I think we have 13 days on the extra arenas. So I'll probably hold off on doing those until next Sunday. Uh-oh. I was not paying attention. Oh dear. Oh dear. Although, if she doesn't kill me, she's going to come out and be dead. Even with Suicides, it's not that hard. Oh, wow. That took me out, eh? That sucks. So you've decided to do Summer Pain 100%? No. I'm going to do another path, and as long as it is a fair bit cheaper than the first path, then I will continue. If it's comparable or more than the first path, then hell no. I think I have the enough of units to get it done, but just because I have them doesn't mean I want to spend them unnecessarily. And what I had said at the beginning of the stream, if I knew for sure that the problems I was having were completely on me, I would be okay with using the resources. But I don't know if it was completely on me. Absolutely. Some of the revives were just me screwing up. But not being able to evade the L1, and a couple times where I'd start the match and I just couldn't dash back, I would try to, and I just stood there and he'd start hitting me. Those, I think, are the control issues. And I don't want to be spending units because of that. I mean, I know it sounds a little bit silly. Like, if you've got the units to still get the stuff done regardless of the reason you're spending them, then just use them, right? But, yeah, I just... knowing that the game mechanics are not working properly, and that's costing me. I don't like that at all. Oh, and also I don't feel the necessity of exploring or achieving all milestones. But if I'm going to explore, I may as well get the 6 milestone. If for that adaptoid path, I'm spanning 12 or so SP1s, that recoil will kill me, and I can't keep that banked combo for the extra damage. That's why it would cost me. Yeah, no, I think, yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking them off for whatever it is, for Summer of Pain or for a lane here, whatever it is. And I mean, there's people who put them on and off when placing War Defenders. All right, let's see. See what we got going here. What we got going, who we got going. I want to do a raid on Twitch, but let's see if there's anybody on the Twitch side that is streaming in English currently. Okay, I think so. Okay, so it looks like there's at least one. Very good. And on the YouTube side, I don't think we've got anybody else going. No, we do not. All right, cool. So let me see if I remember how to do this. I haven't done a raid in such a long time on Twitch, so this will be the first time. All right, so we're gonna go into here. So yeah, just give me a minute. Oh man. I really need to spend more time on the Twitch side of things. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to go head over to Masked Samurai. He's doing, I think it's Arena he's doing. But yeah, that'll be on the Twitch side and on the YouTube side here. Actually, on the YouTube side, I will post his URL. You are rusty at Twitch. I don't really use it at all. Like, I'm streaming there and I can watch things, but the actual usage of it, yeah, no. Not good at all. Which is why I keep saying I want to spend more time on the Twitch side to get more familiar. Okay, but yeah, let's head on out of here. Here is the URL, and let's go with. So if any of you on YouTube are interested, that is the URL, and on the Twitch side, we will get the raid started. So yeah, thanks for coming hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.